So, we got back home safely from the match today, and it was a beautiful one. The turn up was great, but I couldn't just stop, pondering and thinking to myself, like, what is really going on in that country called Nigeria? Like, honestly, you know, I mean, the incidents of the past couple of days are so deep, so deep, so deep. And I'm thinking to myself, am I the only one that has been having that? I mean, that I've been having sleepless nights, since Tuesday? Because, guys, maybe you don't see it, but I have not been sleeping. Okay, maybe I get to sleep like just 4 hours, and then something is waking me up. I'm just too busy in my head and bothering and thinking about trying to put the dots together, like what is really going on. Okay, if anybody is still doubting that there is some kind of conspiracy going on, well, that person is not right thinking. Okay, there is some kind of conspiracy going on. Look, um the youth have woken up. The hardship, the troubles of not having the basic things caused something to happen in the youth. They snapped. Okay, and it just took just a few to start up a movement, and this scared the shit out of all these old manipulators and this very few old statesmen holding that country in captivity. They got really scared of what is possible. And obviously we have heard of the fights within themselves, the war they're trying to wage against Tinubu, as well as against his 2023 ambition of becoming the president. All of these things have something to do with what is going on. And it's going to be very foolish of anybody to not know that by now. You see, we have a faulty system in that country. We have a faulty system. Some of us have been crying and shouting and preaching and trying to educate the rest about what is going on in that country. The occurrences of now, apart from the I would say the just because of what they wanna really achieve, the knowingly putting out hoodlums, to go destroy properties, um, to go cause havoc, even in places where there were no problems, as another goal. That is also to another end. That is something they sat down, they planned, and they rolled out. Okay, that's different. But the natural breakdown of the system is something that could have been expected because the system is faulty. So the breakdown is a natural occurrence. They knew that this could not go on for too long. It couldn't go on forever. If you push somebody, you keep pushing, you keep pushing. If you push them to the end of the wall, they turn around and they face you. So the gravity at which they face you is what you do not know. Okay? And in this situation, the way the youth are facing the system, even with just the words of mouth, though they carried no weapon, but their mouth and what they were chanting and requesting gave them a sign, like, together these people are going to be bigger and stronger than all of us. Because there are just a few old men holding Nigeria in captivity. If you do not know it yet, President Muhammadu Buhari is not the one ruling Nigeria. Some people have just put him there as a puppet. Okay? Even if that's the real one. Because now I can believe anything. Anything. So Muhammadu Buhari, or whosoever is the face of our president right now, is just there as a puppet. That old man that I spoke to personally in 2015 in Berlin is no longer in charge of anything. Anything. There is nothing you can ask this man and he will give you a concrete, straightforward answer. Okay? And the thing is, that is natural. You can see his health has failed him, his body has failed him. What do you think is happening to his memory at the age? The man is over 80. You see, this is where I'm coming to. Everybody in Nigeria, especially our parents, they know what is going on. They know about all this corruption. They are part of this corruption. They have taught us, the young ones, how to be corrupt because they taught us the shortcuts. They taught us how to get things done without having to work for those things. They all knew about what is going on in government. They all knew about the rigging. They did nothing. Nothing to change the situation. They watched it go down the drain. They watched the system get messed up. But now that we, the younger ones, are now standing up, thanks to social media that has shown a lot of people how better things could be. Majority of those people on the street have never traveled out of Nigeria, but social media has shown them a lot of things. They see how other people in their ages are living outside the country. And they know this Nigeria is richer than most of all these countries. So, of course, and they see the children of the rich that are not better than them in any ways, trampling and showing off the commonwealth stolen by their parents. So they are angry. Not only are they angry, they are hungry as well. And then people are now surprised that youths are speaking up after years of oppression, after years of, depriving them of the most basic things in life. Is it not you old people that said an hungry man is an angry man? So why are you all trying to be interesting? Why are you saying the youth did, the youth that, the youth? And I even listened to a voice note of one woman saying the youth have destroyed everything that other people have worked for. Excuse me? People were working hard to keep things for themselves and not looking around at what was going on around them. Innocent people are going to be victims. But the majority of the people that are going to suffer this are the older ones. Because you know what? We still have our lives ahead of us. We can still rebuild. But you all watched the system deteriorate to this extent, and now you are pointing fingers at the youth. The leaders of the communities, they looked as children were dropping out of schools. They looked as those children became Oraisa, became area boys. They paid them when they needed them for their campaigns. They paid them when they needed them to go and oppress their enemies and their rivals. They groomed them to be angry so that they can leash their anger out on other people. They made them children of anger. But you know what? Those children have woken up because now they understand that they were not born different than your children. They are breathing the same air your children are breathing. So why don't they deserve the best things that you are giving to your own children at their own cost? And now they are turning around and going after those who made them what they are. And you all are complaining. What are you all complaining about? You created the monsters. Now you have the monsters. When Buhari was going to be appointed again or elected, I was on the Facebook, I was making videos warning against this. Make sure these old men don't come back, especially this Buhari. He has done nothing in the first term. But what did people do? They turned around and they went to go and vote him again. How foolish. So what were you guys expecting? I'm sorry. Okay? What you sow is what you reap. Now this is what you guys have sown, and this is what the country is reaping. The only problem is the innocent people are suffering with the people that knowingly let this man come back into position. So now people need to think. You see, critical thinking eludes a lot of Nigerians. And this is where the problem is. So let's talk about this palliatives. Let's say we all have forgotten all the other bad things that they have done. Tuesday, they killed innocent, unarmed people. Till today, nobody has taken responsibility for it in a country. Nobody has come out to say, you know what, this order was given by so person. The army is denying it. The presidency is not coming out. Even in the speech that was prepared and read to us, there was no made mention of these innocent lives that passed. Not even of the incident. Like it never happened. And nobody, apart from maybe today that Tinubu now is asking, let us know who gave the order. Anybody else in that trench is not coming out to ask questions. And nobody is out there fighting to know what really happened, apart from the youth. And then all of a sudden, we started discovering the hidden palliatives. When the minister said every state collected federal government palliative, we all were saying online palliatives. She did her job. So why aren't we all asking our state governors? The first one was found in Lagos. Sanwo-Olu has not said anything about it till tomorrow. And so many other states. And funny part of it, they are even sending armed men to go and defend some places that people have heard are holding palliatives. Abuja, they were shooting into the air to scare away people. These things belong to the people. And they have the audacity to still come out there to defend the warehouses. It's a crime. It's a big crime. The state has committed a crime against the people. The governors are supposed to be explaining why. And now a lot of other states are now quickly distributing. It's been months. A lot of people have died. Maybe they would have not died if they had just the bits to eat. Why? What is the reason for keeping those things locked up? What kind of governance is that? Somebody needs to take responsibility for this. And people need to ask their representatives, ask their governors, what is going on? Why are you all so wicked? Hey, don't lose focus. There is still a lot of things coming up Nigerian ways, and you all need to be at an alert. There is a plan, and the plan is not good for some people. This plan they have for you is not going to benefit everybody. We all need to stay at an alert. We all have to start asking for accountability. Hold them responsible for what they are doing and for what they've done. Because if not, Nigerians are going to be slaves in their own homeland.